Hello children, welcome to your English class. I hope you have completed your home assignment for the poem Make Room for Elephants. Today we are going to learn the lesson Black Beauty. Black Beauty is written by a famous novelist Anna Sewell. Let's read about Anna Sewell. Anna Sewell was an English novelist known widely for her novel Black Beauty. She wrote this novel to induce kindness, sympathy and an understanding of how to take care of horses. The book is written in first person from the perspective, that is view of the horse. Black Beauty. So children, this lesson is told from a horse's point of view, and in this lesson young horse Ducky tells us about his early life. Let's read the lesson children. Black Beauty. Black Beauty is the tale of a handsome horse who lived on an English farm. He began his life as a carefree colt called Ducky. Colt here means a young male horse and carefree with no problems or worries. So children, young horse lived on an English farm and he lived here with his mother. So let's see what happens next. As soon as Ducky was old enough to eat grass, his mother would go out to work in the daytime. So children, before his mother would go out for work, she would give him good advice. Let's see what advice she gives him. Be good while I go to work for Farmer Gray. Farmer Gray here is the owner of the farm and he was taking good care of the horses. Ducky played with the other 6 colts on the farm. Sometimes the colts would gallop fast or kick and bite each other. Children, here gallop means fast movement by a horse. So here Ducky would play with 6 colts on the farm, but they would gallop, kick and bite each other. But his mother always taught him to work hard and be kind. You have been well bred and well born. So bred here children means raised. And your father is well known. Your grandfather won the cup at the Newmarket races twice. Your grandmother is gentle and kind. So children, here his mother would tell him like they were well raised and well respected, and their father was well known in England, and even their grandfather and grandmother was gentle and kind. So she expected Ducky to follow their footsteps. And let's see what she has to say. Learn from them all. You must do your work well and never bite or kick. She also told him to do his work well and never bite or kick. Their master, Farmer Gray, was a good man who looked after them well. So children, here Farmer Gray was their owner and he would take good care of them. And he would talk to the horses. Let's see what he talks to them. Well, dear pet, how is your little Ducky? So you can see in the picture here, he's talking to the mother horse. But sometimes Dick the plough boy would hide in the hedges and throw stones and twigs at the horses. So children, Dick the plough boy. Do you know who's the plough boy? Let me explain it for you. Plough boy is the boy who guides the animals drawing a plough. And plough, I'll show it to you in the next slide in detail. Hedges here children, it means a row of bushes or trees planted close together. So Dick was a naughty boy who would trouble Ducky or his friends in the farm, and he would throw stones and twigs at the horses, and he would enjoy watching them gallop and jolt. So let's see what he thinks about it. What fun it is to watch them jolt and gallop away. Jolt here means a sudden surprise or shock. Twig children, it means a thin branch of a tree or bush. Children, here plough is a large farming tool with blades that digs the soil in fields so that seeds can be planted. You can see that in the picture. And plough boy, as I explained to you, here a plough boy who guides the animals drawing a plough. There you can see he is helping the animals to plough. Hedges, children, a row of bushes or trees planted close together. There you must have seen this in the park. Yes, children? And twigs, a thin branch of a tree or bush. That's the twig. Let's go to the next slide. One day, Farmer Grey happened to notice Dick's cruel game. So one day, Farmer Grey noticed Dick throwing stones at them. Let's see what happens next. He caught Dick by the arm and scolded him. Children, do you think it's good to throw stones at the animals? Yes? No, it is really not good to throw stones at them. You should respect animals. So, let's see what Farmer Grey has to tell Dick. This is the last time you trouble my horses. Leave my farm at once. So, Farmer Grey warned Dick and told him to leave the farm at once. When Ducky was 4 years old, Squire Gordon came to look at him. Children, here, Squire means a title or designation that was given to the rich people in England. They were usually owners of expensive horses. So, he came when Ducky was 4 years old. He wished to have Ducky as his horse. So, he wanted to buy Ducky. He examined Ducky's eyes, his mouth and his legs. And what happened? He wanted to buy, so he came to check Ducky. He examined his eyes, his mouth and his legs. And let's see what he has to say. When he has been well broken in, he will do very well. Children, here broken in means trained to carry a rider. Train means to teach. A few days later, Farmer Grey sent Ducky to another farmer for a while for his training. So children, Farmer Grey sent Ducky to another farmer so he could train the horse. This farm had a railway track running along one side. So this farm had a railway track along, you can see in the picture, that's a railway track which is exactly next to the farm. And Farmer Grey tells the farmer, he is a good horse. I want him to get used to being in other places and around other animals. So Farmer Grey here wanted Ducky to be around other animals and other places too. Ducky grazed in the meadow along with the sheep and cows when suddenly. So children, graze here means to eat grass. You can look at the animals here, they are eating grass, and meadow, it's a field of grass. So children, you can see at the back what's running, that's the train, okay. And here, look out at Ducky's reaction. Look out, here comes a frightful creature. So children, he gets scared looking at the train and he compares it to a frightful creature. So, let's see next what happens. But sometime later, Ducky got used to this creature. He realized that the train never entered the field or harmed anyone. So, Ducky got used to the train and he thought like this train would never enter the field or harm anyone. Here he thinks for himself, there's nothing to be frightened of here. So you can see he is calmly eating his grass. Then one day, Farmer Grey returned to take Ducky back to his farm. So Farmer Grey, when Ducky was well trained to be along with other animals and other place, he came to take Ducky to his farm. He says that Ducky is not startled by the train anymore. He can take the carriage to the railway station. It will calm him in marketplaces and in crowds. So now he says that Darky is not scared of the train anymore and he can be taken to the railway station with the carriage, and he has to be taken to the marketplaces or the crowd. Wherever it is crowded, he has to be taken there. So let's see what the farmer has to say. Now all you need to do is to break him in. So children, here carriage means a vehicle with 4 wheels that is usually pulled by horses and was used mainly in the past. So now the farmer tells him he has to be trained to carry a person on his back. Let's see the next slide. Back at his farm, Farmer Gray went on to break Darky to harness. Children, here harness means a set of leather straps that is put around a horse's neck and body so that it can pull something. Stand still while I put on this collar, saddle and bridle. You'll get used to it in a few days. So children, here saddle means a seat made of leather that you put on a horse so that you can ride it. Bridle means the leather straps that you put on a horse's head so that you can control it when you are riding it. So children, you can see what Farmer Gray is doing. He is putting the collar, the saddle and the bridle on the horses so that he can learn to take a rider on his back. Now children, saddle, a seat made of leather. You can see that's attached to the horse, and see, a rider can ride only when the saddle is fixed on the horse's back. Bridle, the leather strap that you put on a horse's head so that you can control it. There you can see the leather strap that is put on the head so that we can control. Harness, a set of leather straps that is put around a horse's neck and the body so that it can pull something. See here. There you can see the small video here. He can pull the cart here. Now soon Darky learned how to carry a person on his back. Then he learned how to trot with a cart or a chaise attached to him. Children, here trot means to proceed at a pace faster than a walk, and chaise means a horse drawn carriage for people or goods with 2 wheels. You can see in the picture here, that's the chaise. So Farmer Gray tells Darky now you must move exactly as the driver wishes. Remember to never get startled or to kick or neigh. So now when Darky is well trained to carry a rider, he has to be trained to carry a chaise or a cart attached to him. A few months later, Squire Gordon took Darky to his estate. Children, here estate means a large area of land in the country which is owned by a person or a family. So Squire Gordon took him to his estate. There he began his new life and made many new friends. So Darky got many friends in his new place and he started his new life over there. So children, what did we learn through this lesson? We learned to love animals and understand them. Don't ill-treat others. Be hardworking and be gentle and good to all. For your homework children, number 1 will be read the lesson Black Beauty, and number 2 will be imagine you are Darky, describe a day at the farm. Hope you have enjoyed the video and have understood the lesson. Thank you. That's a thank you from the Darky.